हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे आप सब। मेरा नाम प्रखर श्रीवास्तव एंड आई वेलकम यू टू अनअकैडमी, जहाँ पे हम प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस कर रहे हैं। दिस इज नॉट पार्ट 3 वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड एंड दिस इज पार्ट नंबर 4 फॉर कंप्लीट कैलकुलस। टुडे अगेन वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम इंटीग्रेशन पार्ट। Today again we are going to discuss the questions from integration part and let us start. But before that I'll just brief you about my introduction. So I have secured All India third rank in GATE 2016. Then I took IIT Kgp, IIT Bombay, but finally completed masters, which is one of the top-notch institute for supply chain, and currently I carry an experience of teaching for about 6+ years now. Currently I carry an experience for teaching for about 6+ years now, and I have mentored more than 25,000 plus students. I carry a corporate experience of working with the top-notch brands in India as well. So let us move ahead, and we are solving the question from calculus. So without wasting any time, I'll just directly move to the question. This is the slide that we have already discussed. We have solved so many questions, and I want you to solve all the questions related to this topic. Let us go. Let's again go. Start with this. I'll give you 2 minutes to solve. I'll give you 2 minutes to solve. Attempt this question. Yeah, this is not a very difficult question. The area enclosed between the curves y square is equal to 4x and x square is equal to 4y is. This is an easy question. Parabola hai dono. Try to attempt this question. This is an easy one. Okay, so I'll just brief you about how to solve this question. So this is simple question, yeah. You draw both the curves. this is x square is equal to 4y. Okay, this is x square is equal to 4y, and this curve is y square is equal to 4x. If you find the area in between, this is this green area. So now what we are doing, we take a strip in between, which is usually done. Now this is the y value is varying, from x. This curve can be written as y is equal to x square by 4, and this curve can be written as y is equal to 2 root x. Yes or no? So the y patti is varying between from lower limit x square by 4 to 2 root x, and similarly x is varying from this point to this point, that is 0 to 4. So the double integration part goes like this: the x limit is varying from 0 to 4, y limit is varying from x square by 4 to 2 root x, and dx dy. You just have to integrate this thing. So you integrate it. This is nothing but you can say this is a quite easy thing. This is not a very big problem. So you solve it up. Dx dy integrating 2 root x, and this is x square by 4. So you put the integration of dy will be y, that is y2 minus y1. So upper limit is 2 root x, this is root 4x is 2 root x only, minus lower limit into dx. Now you again integrate it, you get the value as 16 by 3. It's a quite easy question. This is not a very difficult question. Again, try to go for this thing. This is again a double integration ka good question. This is a good question from double integration. This is a very good question from double integration. This is rather a very good question, double integration. It's a very good question. And this, yeah, this is an easy one. Easy question. चलो solve it up. This is an easy question. This is a very big. I'll tell you about how it goes. So you have the area. Now you just need the equation of this line. If you need to calculate the equation of line y minus y1, y2 minus y1 divided by into x minus x1. You put the value, you get the equation as x plus y is equal to 1. Now you know y is varying. This says y is equal to 0. So y is varying from y is equal to 0 to y is equal to 1 minus x. Y is varying from y is equal to 0, y is equal to 1 minus x. And x is varying between 0 to 1. Just have to integrate x by dx by. What's the big deal in that? Similarly, you can interchange the limit as well, but this it goes like this only. 2x, this is not xy, 2x dx. Okay, so 2 is taken outside. Y is varying from y is equal to 0 to y is equal to 1 minus x, integrating x dy. So x is treated as a constant, dy integrate to y. X is treated as a constant and this value integrate to y, dy integrates to y, and now you apply the limit 1 minus x minus 0. So this become 1 minus x. Now dx is taken inside, this x is taken inside, 1 minus x dx, integrating x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 1. And when you will try to solve, this is a very simple thing. The answer comes out to be 1 by 3. See, the only thing is that you should know how to apply limit. The only thing is that in this case is you should know how to apply limit. That's it. That's all. Is it clear to all of you? Chalo, let us try this next question. Let's try this next. Well, let us try this next. Solve. It up. It's an easy. Tempt it up. अटेम्प्ट कीजिए। ओके ओके, तो लेट अस चेक दिस क्वेश्चन। हम चेक बैक करते हैं। तो इंटीग्रेटिंग 0 टू पाई बाई टू, इंटीग्रेटिंग 0 टू पाई बाई टू साइन ऑफ एक्स प्लस वाई डी एक्स डी वाई। ठीक, if you try to open, if you try to solve it directly, it is not possible because there are two variables involved. So what you need to do, you need to do one very important thing. You need to do one very important thing, that is sin x dx. You have opened it up, so this is sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. So sin x dx, integrating cos y with respect to dy from 0 to pi by 2. Similarly, we have separated cos x and sin y in the second part as well. So all the four integral will be integrated separately because there are no interconnectivity. This will be 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1. The answer comes out to be 2. So see, actually I can solve it up. That's not a very big deal. I just want to convey the type of problems or the type of solutions. Okay. Chalo. Again, a simple question. That is, there is a parabola y is equal to x. So y square is equal to 4ax is a horizontal parabola. Now this is a vertical parabola. This is your vertical parabola. This is your vertical parabola. Is it clear to you? And y is equal to x is like this. So you need to integrate, you need to find this red area. Start. This is an easy question यार, ये सब इतने टफ है नहीं जितने आप ले रहे हो, इतने टफ क्वेश्चंस है नहीं जितने आप समझ रहे हो उनको. These are the easy questions. Attempt it up, yeah. This is an easy question. Attempt this question. This is not a very big question. This is the one. Attempt करिए यार. Actually. So I'll just solve this question for you. If you try to integrate it, मैंने आपको area बता दिया था. This is something like this. This is the parabola y square, y is equal to x square, and this is a line y is equal to x, and you need to integrate it in between. So if you try to integrate it, this is very very simple. You take you can take this. So you can take a very small vertical strip, horizontal strip, anything you want to take. Now, if you are taking the vertical strip, so in vertical strip, your y is varying. So here y is equal to x square because lower is parabola, and here y is equal to x because the upper part, the value of y is equal to x. So your y is varying between x square to x, and x is varying between 0 to 1. This is dx dy. So if you integrate with respect to y first, so this will be equal to 0 to 1 dx. This is equal to y, and the lower limit will be x square and upper limit will be x. Upper limit will be x square to x. Now this is very very important. Now you put in the values. This will be x minus x square dx, integrating between 0 to 1. And if you try to solve this, this is x square by 2 minus x cube by 3, integrating solving between 0 to 1. If you put the value, this will be 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3, and the answer comes out to be 1 by 6. ठीक है, ये लिमिट जो रहेगी ये एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स माइनस, ठीक है. बट एनीवेज यू कैन टेक एनीथिंग. Since you are calculating the area, the value of the area will be positive only. So that is why the answer you get is 1 by 6. Well, let us take the next question out there. This is a polar coordinates question. It will take some time for you to solve this question. It will take some time for you to solve this question. This is not an easy one, rather. I would say this is not an easy one, rather. An easy one. This is an easy question. Try to attempt this. Not a very big, तो बस ये है कि थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेशन को आना चाहिए. पोलर कोऑर्डिनेट्स अगर आपको आते हैं, यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व मोस्ट ऑफ द पार्ट. चलो देखो, सबसे पहले यू नो आर स्क्वायर साइन फाई डी आर डी फाई डी थीटा. इट इज़ वेरी इजी टू इंटीग्रेट डी फाई साइन ऑफ क्या बोलते हैं साइन फाई डी फाई. साइन फाई डी फाई इंटीग्रेटिंग फ्रॉम 0 to pi/3. डी थीटा इज वेरिंग बिटवीन 0 to pi and r square is varying. You directly integrate this value minus cos theta 0 to pi/3. Directly integrate this value. So 2 pi minus 0 is 2 pi, and you integrate this value. क्या आ रही है? So so this is equal to r cube by 3 or r cube by 3. Put the value of r cube 0 to 1 r square dr. So this will be equal to r cube by 3, and this is varying between 0 to 1. So this will be equal to 1 by 3. So this is equal to 1 by 3. The integration of theta wala part is 2 pi, and this is something like this. The answer comes out to be pi by 3. So not a very big question again. This is good. This question is good. Matlab, if you know how to change order of integration, if you have an idea about the order of integration, you will be able to solve it up. You have to have an idea about order of integration, my friend. Attempt this question. Yeah, it's an easy question. Solve this question. This is a good one. Okay, so I'm back, and this is the question that is in front of you, and we'll proceed like other questions only. A function is given, we need to integrate it with respect to dx and dy. Limits are given and the outer limits are given. Now see, if it is given in terms of x, so this is nothing but y1 and y2. That's it. So suppose this is your graph, this is y is equal to x by 4 and this is y is equal to 2. You draw a rectangular space in this. Now for this rectangular space, The lower limit is y is equal to x by 4, the upper limit is x is equal to 2. So you place it like this, y is equal to x by 4 and y is equal to 2. This is varying in the vertical direction, that's why I have used the y limit. Now what is the span in the x direction? So x is varying between x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 2, x is equal to 8. So outer limit becomes x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 8, and simply you need to integrate the function. That's it. Now suppose here it is clear to you, but now you need to change the order of integration. Okay, so now when you're changing the order of integration, I'll just clear it up. What you are doing, you are taking a horizontal strip. You are taking a horizontal strip. Now in horizontal strip, this left is limit is x is equal to 0. Y limit will be this line always, so this will be x is equal to 4y. Is it clear? So x is varying between 0 and 4y, and y is varying between 0 to 2. So now y is varying between 0 to 2, x is varying between 0 to 4y, and the function will remain same, f of x comma y. Now dy dx. I hope that this is crystal clear to you. Now here this is r is equal to 0, s is equal to 2, p is equal to again 0, and q is equal to 4y. So what is the value of q? Q is equal to 4y. That's it. This is how you solve a question. So see, horizontal strip, you are taking 0 to 4y, 0 to 2. So this is not capital Y, this is small y. Is it clear? So again, chalo, let us take another question. So x is given in terms of u and v. X is given in terms of u and v, that is uv, and y is given in terms of uv, that is v by u. And now you need to integrate f of x comma y. You are changing f of x comma y to f of uv comma u like v by u into a function of u comma v. That's all you need. Okay, so you have to tell me this function. What is this function? This is an easy question, this is not a tough question. You're just changing the parameters. You're just changing the parameters on which the integration is done. That's it. Attempt it up. Attempt this question. This is a good question, rather, I would say. Attempt it up. This is not a very big question. This is an easy question, yeah. Attempt it up, yeah. Attempt it up. It's an easy question. Last 30 seconds. तो करके देखिए। देखो मैं आपको बता देता हूँ। देखो डो यू बाई डो एक्स बाई डो यू इज इक्वल टू वी, डो एक्स बाई डो वी इज इक्वल टू यू, dou y by dou u is equal to minus v by u square, and dou y by dou v is equal to 1 by u. Now the Jacobian is calculated as dou x by dou u, dou x by dou v, dou y by dou u, dou y by dou v, and if you put the value, the answer comes out to be 2v by u. So if you don't know this formula na, it will be very difficult for you to calculate how you actually transform f of x comma y into f of u comma v into phi of u comma v Is it clear to all of you? Is this thing clear to all of you? So that is why this formula or this Jacobian calculation is very, very important. This is the core concept of this particular question. Chalo. This is a simple 12th class question. Very simple 12th class question. Very simple 12th class question. This is a very simple 12th class question. The right circular cone of the largest volume that can be enclosed by a sphere of 1 meter radius has a height of चलिए attempt करिए इसको. Actually, my camera is having an it is flickering, so that's why I'm just disconnecting it and connecting it again. Don't worry. I think now it will work fine. So the right circular cone is of largest area. The right circular cone is of largest area and this is the ball that can be inscribed in it. Is it clear? देखो, the right circular cone of largest volume. So what is the volume of cone? Volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now dv by dh. See, largest volume that can enclose the sphere of 1 meter radius has a height of, so this, the radius of this is 1 meter. The radius is 1 meter, so this is 1 meter. You know, now what you need to do, you just need to apply the formula here. Just need to apply the formula. You know that this is the radius of cone and the radius of sphere is 1. The radius of sphere is 1. I hope this is clear to you. So now what you need to calculate, you are actually calculating this value. You are actually calculating this value because this is centroid and this is the same value. These two values are the same. So if you need to calculate this value, suppose this is k is equal to root over 1 plus cone ka radius ka square. And what is the height, total height of the cone? The total height of the cone will be equal to 1, that is the radius of the sphere, plus root over 1 plus r square. So this is the height of the cone. You put dv by dr and here you are going to do d by dr of 1 by 3 pi r square. Instead of h you will write 1 plus root over 1 plus r square. And you need to differentiate and equate it to 0. When you differentiate and equate it to 0, you will get the value of r, and putting the value of r here, you will get the value of height. Okay, so the answer to this question is 1 by 3 meters. Sorry, the answer to this question is 2 root 2 by 3 meters. ठीक है, चलो अगेन अ सिंपल क्वेश्चन अगेन इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू. Quite good. तो बोल. An easy one. Not a very. देखो, the whole sole thing in this case is you need to calculate the area. No, you don't have to calculate the area. You have to calculate the value of a function when it is integrated over this region P. You have to calculate the value of the function when it is integrated over the region P. So let's go. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है भाई. You need to calculate the value of this thing. So you know it is passing through 0, 1 and 2, 0. So can you calculate? Can you find out the equation of this line? Can you find out the equation of this line? The equation of this line comes out to be x plus 2y is equal to 2. So x by 2 plus y by 1 is equal to 1. So x plus 2y is equal to 2. This is the equation of the line. Now, if you need to calculate the value of anything, you just need to know the limits. So suppose I am taking a horizontal line. Suppose you can take a vertical line as well, not a very big deal. Suppose you are taking a horizontal line. So in horizontal line, it is varying between x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 2 minus 2y. and the y value is varying between 0 to 1. So this, the limit goes like this: 0 to 1, 0 to 2 minus 2y, xy dy dx. Now it is very easy. First you need to integrate the function x with respect to dx, keeping the y constant, and then देखो यही है xy dy dx. Now here you are going to integrate x के टर्म्स में आ रहा है क्या? नहीं, इन्होंने उल्टा, इन्होंने वर्टिकल लाइन के साथ इंटीग्रेट किया है. I'll tell you from my end. So this is equal to xy dx integrating, and y dy, this dy is outside. Okay, cool, no issue with that. So we are integrating from 0 to 2 minus 2y. This is varying between 0 to 1. So when you integrate, this is y comes out. I'll remove y from here. So x, this is x square by 2, 0 to 2 minus 2y, y dy, and now you integrated 0 to 1. Integrated 0 to 1. This is 2 minus 2y the whole square. 2 minus 2y. So 2 minus 2y divided by 2 is 1 minus y. So your function is 1 minus y the whole square into y dy. And now when you integrate it, you will get the answer. You will get the absolutely same answer. You get the absolutely same answer, that is 1 by 6. You just need to integrate it. We have taken a horizontal strip, they have taken a vertical strip, and that is what it actually means, that you can solve the problem by both the ways. And if I am solving by this method, and like the answer in the given in the slides is solved by some other method, so it's just the change in the order of integration. चलो question, ये अपने आप में एक स्टार मार्क क्वेश्चन है. हाउ to find the volume when it is revolved around x axis or y axis. This is a very simple question of integration. You just need to know the formula. अगर आपको formula पता है ना, तो फिर आपको किसी चीज़ की दिक्कत नहीं होगी. You know the formula ना, it will be very easy for you to go through it. Attempt it up. पैराबोलिक आर्क, देखो मैं आपको बता देता हूँ, इसका फॉर्मूला लिख लो. व्हेन समथिंग इज रिवॉल्व्ड अराउंड x axis, pi y square dy, that's it, pi y square dy. And when it is revolved around x axis, it is y axis, it is pi x square dx, that's it. So here it is revolved around x axis, so you will apply dv is equal to pi y square dy. Volume is varying between x is equal to 1 to x is equal to 2, so you will apply the limits. And देखो x is varying, the volume is varying between x is equal to 1 to x is equal to 2. And when you will try to solve this up, you will get the value. When x is equal to 1, what is the value of y, and when x is equal to 2, what is the value of y. You apply it and you apply, like solve the question, you will get the value. करो, सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करो, अभी टाइम है आपके पास. This is an easy one. देखो, the only thing you need to understand here is that your parabolic arc y is equal to root x is given like this. Your x is varying between x is equal to 1 to x is equal to 2. When x is equal to 2, the y will be equal to root 2. That's it. The y will be equal to root 2. When x is equal to 2, y will be equal to root 2. So you need to integrate between these values of x. You are integrating, you are revolving it, and you need to integrate with respect to y. That's all you need. That's all you need. So y is equal to root x, y square is equal to x, and you put the value pi x dx, and that's all you need. You integrate it with respect to x. देखो, it totally depends on you. It totally depends on you that which method you are using, which limits you are using. See, it's like change in order of integration, na? So you can use any limits, any limits. Take this question and try to solve it up. Take this question and try to solve it up. A path AB in form of a 1/4 of a circle of unit radius is shown in the figure. The integration of x plus y square x plus y square on the path AB transferred in the counterclockwise sense is. Now this word counterclockwise is very important. That whether it is going from B to A or A to B. So please remember, it is going from A to B. Now you need to calculate. So because the answer turns by like minus sign. Whew. Please try to solve this question. Attempt it up. Last 1 minute. Chal, I'll tell you about how to go with this. देखो, you take देखो, you can take anything like this also. That's not a problem. You can take it something like this, you can take it something like this, anything you can take, but it will be very difficult for you. Okay, you have to find the integration of x plus y the whole square on the path AB. Now they are not talking about the area inside it, they are just talking about what? They are just talking about the boundary, that is this path. So this is a question of line integration. This is a question of line integration. This is a question of line integration, not surface integration. Okay, so you take this thing. So if you take this value, this is r1 and this is r2. So this is the radius is r only. This position is theta 1 and this position can be theta 2, or you can take anything. So theta is varying between 0 to 90 degree. Theta is varying between 0 to 90 degree. Now what is any value x can be given as r cos theta, and any value y can be given as r sin theta. For example, I'll show you how. Suppose these are your x. So here this is your x coordinate. So now if this is r, this angle is theta. If this is r, can you write r cos theta? And can you write this as r sin theta? Yes. So that is why x can be written as r cos theta, y can be written as r sin theta, squaring. Now dx dy. Now x is equal to r cos theta. So y is equal to what? X is equal to r cos theta. So dx is equal to what? The r is constant, theta is changing. So this is differentiating minus sin theta d theta. Similarly, sin theta d theta. Similarly, dy is equal to what? R cos theta d theta. R cos theta d theta. Now you understand that dx into dy is equal to r square sin theta cos theta d theta the whole square. Okay, is it clear to all of you? So that is why you know that the change is known as dx dy can be written as r d theta. How? I have already explained you. This can be easily written as r d theta. Can be easily written as r d theta. Okay. I don't think that this is a big issue to you. You solve the question, you get the value as 1 plus sin 2 theta d theta, integrating 0 to pi by 2. So the answer comes out to be pi by 2. Very easy thing. Hello. Find the area. This is all the question that we have done today. This is mechanical 1995. That's it. A great question. Attempt it up. Attempt this question. This is not a very big deal. This is an easy question. So if you try to draw it, x square y is equal to x square by 2. So this is y is equal to x square by 2, this blue line. This is y, x is equal to 0, this is x is equal to 3, and this is y is equal to x. You need to actually calculate the area that is within it. Simple. So you can take anything. Again, you can take this parameter also or right to ref parameter also. That is easy. So here y is varying from x to x square plus 2, and x is varying between 0 to 3. Integration x square plus 2 0 3, and this is dx dy. Now you can integrate it very easily. This is not a very big deal. So this is equal to x square plus 2 minus x dx. Need to integrate from 3. This will be equal to x square by 3 x minus, integrating from 0 to 3. To put the value, 9 plus 6 minus 9 by 2 is 4.5. You will solve 15 minus 4.5. 15 minus 4.5 is somewhere around 10.5. So the answer comes out to. Okay, chalo. Again, what is the area common to the circle? R is equal to a and r is equal to 2. R is equal to a cos theta. The area common to the circles. Find out the area common to. Need to find out the area common to the circles. Chalo. You continue. I'll take a. Continue with this question. I'll take a 2 minutes break. Simple. Hello everyone. Okay, so this is a very simple question. Please try to attempt it. I think my voice was not audible for the previous question, but it is okay. I've already explained that r is varying from a cos theta to 2a cos theta, and theta is varying from minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, or you can write it as 0 to pi by 2 and you multiply 2 times because it is an area. It's an area. Okay, so I will tell you about this thing. This is a very simple thing, very simple. So I'll tell you about it. So 6 minus x minus y, no, not a very big deal, but you integrate it with respect to x. Okay, first you integrate it with respect to y. 6y xy y square by 2, and you put the limit y is equal to 0 to y is equal to x. You put the value 0 to x, put it up, 6x 6y, so this will be 6x minus x square by 2, so minus 3x square. You put 0, it will, and when you will be solving this question, you will be getting the value as 13.5. You will be getting the value as 13.5. I don't think that this is a problem to you. Don't think that this is a problem to you. Please solve it up. Please solve it up. Okay, 13.5. Hello, this is your next question. Attempt it up. Attempt it. This is your next question. Attempt it.